So let's take a short break, and then we will move on to our next segments. So take a pause, drink some water. But again, condolences to both families. All right, like I said, that's our ad for our NFC South show, which one of our lovely co-hosts, Miss Nicole, is a host of, and Andrew is tuning in. He is another co-host on the NFC South show. Andrew reps Kate's favorite team. Well, team that has her favorite quarterback. We all know that she's Mr. Tom Brady's biggest fan.
So yes, I am. It's been a hard season, though.
And Nicole, let everybody know what team you rep in the NFC South.
Oh, it's the Saints. Woo. You know that very, very well, don't you, Andrew?
All right. So awesome. Tune in again on Tuesdays. What time do you guys usually go on, Nicole, on Tuesdays?
5:30
Mountain
around
time?
that time, Mountain Standard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. So. All right. And speaking of football, we have a Thursday night game. We're going to start in a few minutes. Starts at 7:20 Central. Because I'm in Central Time Zone. See, we're representing 3 different time zones on this show.
Isn't it great?
All right. So it's a huge game for both of these teams. You have the number 1 draft quarterback, Mr. Lawrence, who Kate calls Prince Adam from Beauty and the Beast, which I can see because he's got the blonde locks. Versus Mr. Loves to Be with Older Women, Zach Wilson, who went at number 2. So you have the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick playing against each other, and is a huge game for both of these teams. The Jets have to win so they can keep that last spot, because right now they've dropped some games, and so it's really important for them to keep this W so they can keep their playoff hopes alive. And for the Jaguars, my goodness, people counted them out, and now they've been winning games. We all saw that game. Sorry to my Cowboy fans watching, but we saw that overtime win where the Jaguars beat the Dallas Cowboys, and now they can actually win out and steal a playoff spot. So it is very possible for the Jaguars to make it to the playoffs. And so both teams, huge game for both of them. Nicole, what you think? What is your what do you think? What's going to happen tonight? Who's going to get the W?
Okay. Well, the Jets are a team that they are going to heavily rely on their defense side of the ball. Their defense is ranked 3rd overall yards allowed in the NFL. So I'm pretty sure that means that they're good, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we got them. And then there's the Jags offense. They could be stagnant a little bit, but they got some good helping hands to help them, give them a little push. However, there is a weather effect in play. I believe there is going to be some weather happening, right? They're in an open. Yeah, so I really want to give it to the Jaguars, but I think there was a guy that I saw running the numbers, and now I'm picking the Jets to win. And it's going to be a 15-23 game, because we know with the Thursdays, it's hard to get high.
Wow.
They're in the numbers.
Wow. 15-23, though. Ooh, that's actually pretty. That's high scoring for Thursday night games. All right, so you got the Jets beating the Jaguars. All right, nice. We'll see. I mean, they definitely both have an equal shot. So, Kate, what you got?
I feel a very strong momentum coming from the Jacksonville area. I think they're starting to figure things out and mesh as a team, and I think the fact that they could beat the Cowboys in overtime the way they did, and that they just had a lot of poise doing it. I have high hopes for Trevor Lawrence as a quarterback. And I really feel like now that they figured out that Urban Meyer wasn't the answer down there, and they got rid of him, and they're finally getting a good coaching staff down there, getting good players, figuring everything out. I really want to give the edge to Jacksonville tonight, and I want to say it's going to be maybe 18-13,
okay.
But I have high hopes for the Jaguars, though. I just feel like they have that momentum after beating the Cowboys. They've been playing well. They've been surprising us in a lot of games.
They have been.
So I have high hopes, even with Zach Wilson and his quarterback for them, and for the Jets and everything, and with having Sauce Gardner and the other players that they have.
I do like Sauce. Like, that was a great pickup.
Sauce is a good player, so
yeah.
Anyway, I think even with all that, I think we saw a lot of weaknesses in Zach in his last game. So
yeah.
I'm going at Jacksonville 18-13.
All right. So, everybody, if there's people watching, what do you think? Who's going to get the win between the Jets and the Jaguars? And if you want to give a score by how much, go for it. But who gets the W tonight? Will it be Mr. Number 1 or Mr. Number 2? We will see. So I'm going with the Jaguars. I actually do think that they have picked up a lot of steam and momentum. I also think that Lawrence is just a better quarterback. Overall, he is. I'm not saying that Zach Wilson is a slouch, but Trevor Lawrence is obviously better. I mean, he's been balling. We saw he's got monster yards, touchdowns, and but I think they're gonna keep building on that momentum. And so I do think I give that edge to the Jaguars, and I think it'll be 21-17 Jaguars. That's my pick.
Trevor was probably one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch in college. He just has a flawless effort. His effort is flawless, and his precision is really good. So after watching him in college, kind of like with Smokey Smooth, my edge is to Lawrence.
Yeah, so we'll see. Right now, the Jets are on the board, but with a field goal, so it's 3-0. There's only the first quarter, though, so there's a lot of football left. So what do you think, guys? People watching, who gets the win? Who's going to get the W tonight? It should be. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see who wins out.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.